Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is your girl, Miss P Banks, and welcome to Phoebe's Corner. You can call me Miss P or you can call me Phoebe. Either way, I'm going to respond in love. So, today, guys, I promised those who wanted to know and get an update that I'll be doing these videos once a month, letting you know where I am in my weight loss journey. And I know you've seen me post some pictures of what I've been wearing, what I've been doing, and that is what our video is going to be about today. This is the 1 month update from the first video that I posted, and at that time I was literally a month out from my surgery. So come tomorrow, September the 19th, will be my exact 2 months post-op from having surgery. Um, this journey for me has been beautiful. And I say that because I'm not experiencing some of the things that everyone else is experiencing. Like I said, my journey in this situation is totally different from what you see normally out there. If you have not got a chance to watch that video, I'm going to link that video in the bottom of this video so that you'll be able to just go in and maybe watch that one first and then watch this one so you'll understand what I mean about not everybody has gastric bypass surgery for weight loss. Um, so, guys, the reason why I say it's been beautiful for me, it's allowed me in the most beautiful way to love myself, feel good again, and feel beautiful. And I don't mean just like, oh, that, social, like the beautiful that you see, you gotta be a size 24 in the waist and 36 and all that. No, I'm not talking about that beautiful. It's that beauty that you have that just illuminates from within, but there's a beauty that you're capable of taking care of yourself. You are capable of getting down with your grandchildren on the floor or your new baby, and you can get up off of the floor without hurting yourself. You guys, when I was bigger, when I was just being like feeling sorry for myself because I was sick, there was at one point that I hit my emotional low being bigger. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell it because I told it to my husband when I told him I cried because I wasn't going to ever tell anybody, but I'm going to go ahead and share it with you too. When I was bigger, I was in my office and I got down on the floor and I was trying to find something. I can't remember what it was. Because all I remember is feeling the embarrassment of trying to get up off the floor and I couldn't. And I kind of like dipped over and hit my face on the floor. And I remember sitting on the floor, and that was like in February of 2024. I was sitting on that floor and I just cried because I couldn't get myself off the floor without crawling to my work chair and just getting up. Like something as simple as getting off of the floor was hard. So when I started working out again, and when I say there's a beauty of being capable of being able to literally just take care of yourself, get up off of the floor, know that if anything happens, that you're capable of taking care of it. And in this journey, I did weight training. I mean, when I say I lost weight from weight training, that's how I did it before, and that's how I've been doing it again. I go to the gym 3 times a week. On the days that I'm down and I'm not in the gym doing weight training and cardio, I stretch, I walk. Sometimes I'll ride my bike and do deep breathing exercises. Like it's been a beautiful journey. The eating part of it has been, I like my body's telling me, no, like, no, I don't like that. Yes, we like this, but I'm off of all of the medication. I'm off of everything, and I don't feel like I don't need anything other than just getting up every day and just doing what I need to do for my body. If you don't take your vitamins, yes, you will feel that. I've only experienced that once, and I accidentally skipped and almost went into 2 days, but I felt sluggish and I felt tired. But literally an hour after I took it, I felt wonderful. Um, so that's really important that no matter what, you take your vitamins. So also too, let me say this because I don't want nobody coming for my neck. I am not a doctor. I am not a trainer. I am not telling anyone what to do and what not to do. This journey is my journey. This is what I'm experiencing and what I'm going through and what I'm doing for me that works for my body because I know what results that I have gotten. So I have another doctor's appointment that's coming up on October 30th. And one of the things that my surgeon said to me, he said, "Oh, when you lose the weight, he said, your body is not going to, the skin is not going to snap back." My husband, thank God he was there because he was able to tell doctors, no, it will. She's done it before. She's held it off and her skin got tight. Well, you guys, I'm here to tell you that is very true. Like, I don't have like a whole bunch of skin everywhere. Like, my stomach is very flat. The exercises that I do targets my core, works my arms, my back, my butt, my legs. Like, I do exercises that actually is going to target the muscles that you need. Not everybody who has gastric bypass surgery needs to have their skin taken off or have skin issues. My arms, like I lift. When I say I lift, I lift. I lift weights. Um, that is, I love doing it too. It feels good. It makes me happy. Um, there's my stomach. Like I don't. Let's see. I can even show you. Like that's the skin from having babies. But my skin, that's tight. And then the more I do the leg lifts and the leg curls and the more I crunch, the more it goes down, but I don't have skin issues. And I think that's the other part of this journey for me, that I'm one of those people who I gotta prove you wrong. Like my body don't do what everybody else's body do. I know if you incorporate weight training and cardio, my body will respond. If you eat right, sleep right, get the rest that you need, incorporate water. Water is your friend. It has been my friend, it's been my best friend since I was a child. Since I was a child. I love water. My husband calls me a mutant because I love water. Like I can drink water over anything else. It's the best thing on earth is water. It helps with your skin. It helps with hydration. Um, Ooh, I'm trying to think because I don't want to leave anything out of this. But I don't want to make it like super super long. Um, get your protein in when you're lifting weights. I do a protein shake in the morning. Then I have a small protein breakfast, like a little oatmeal breakfast that I like to eat. Um, I eat like every 2 hours, whether it's a protein yogurt. Because all these different meals that you're eating, they don't have like a high amount of protein in them. They're like 15 here, 10 here, 10 there. But women need anywhere from 60 to 80 grams of protein. If you're lifting weights, you do need, for me, my body needs more than 80. I know that because I can tell by the things that I crave. I will crave chicken and I'll crave beans. Like I want chili. Like right now, my body's like, I want some chili. We want some extra protein. If I'm craving protein, that means I'm doing good because that you want your muscles to crave that protein. So that means I need to eat some more chicken. I need to eat some more fish, which meal prepping has been amazing. Don't know why I wasn't doing that from jump. Oh my goodness, meal prepping is the bomb. Um, I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, meal prepping is fun. I like it. Um, yeah, and then like at lunch, I will have like little things here and there that are high in protein, like little sausage and cheese, those things. But I always try to make sure that when I do eat, and I notice my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner, that I have a high protein meal. And I still cut myself off as far as like eating at a certain time. If there's like 9 o'clock at night and I want something, I go get me a sugar-free popsicle and I'm gonna eat a popsicle and it satisfies me. And then I also make protein popsicles. Like you can take protein water and make your own protein popsicles. Those are one of the things that I have found that I like to do. Um, I do popsicle. I make popsicles. I like out of fruit and yogurt, and we'll blend it down into the blender and make my own popsicles that way. But I always make sure that I know that I've had what I need. My body is going to let me know it. Um, journal. Journal your feelings. Journal your thoughts. Journal your progress. Journal that you went from here, you're here, and you're here. I love shopping my closet. Like when I tell you, listen, we in my office and part of my closet is in here. I might even show y'all some pieces that I'm excited that I can get back into. It's little things like that. Like up here in my upper body, I'm a size, I can wear anywhere between a medium and a large shirt. My hips and my lower part, I'm a 12 because I got booty. Like, I got booty. Like, listen, them weights will lift your booty up and bring your booty back. And I got thighs. And weightlifting will help do that. It will tone everything up, lifts everything up, but your body will respond. So you might be a little bit bigger down at the bottom than you are at the top. That's good. If you're weight training, that's good. And the other thing is, I don't jump on the scale. I don't. I let my clothes tell my story. Like, and let me and guide me where I'm at. I go in, I'm trying something on in my closet and be like, okay, I can fit this, I can fit this. Because what will happen is you become muscle heavy. And muscle heavy is good because muscle burns fat. I mean, that is a fact. Like anybody will tell you that muscle burns fat. So your muscle's going to be a little bit heavier. You will lose the fat, but you'll start to get that muscle and your body will start to tone. You'll see it in your skin. You'll see it when you're flexing. You'll see the muscle come in. And if you're muscle heavy and that's bothering you mentally, don't jump on the scale. Like it's not a good idea because you'll mess yourself up if you're letting the numbers on the scale bother you. I get on the scale like maybe once a month. Sometimes I've been skipping. Like I don't even look at it. I let my clothes tell me and show me where I'm at because to me that's the best reward. Like get shopping in your closet is fun. I feel like I'm in a store and I'm having a good time. I never got rid of my small clothes because I knew that I was going to get back in them. I was determined, whether I was having surgery or not, I was determined that I was getting back in my clothes and I wasn't going to give my clothes away. Did I give all my big clothes away? Absolutely did. I gave them away. I donated. I still had another whole box that I got to go take and drop off at the store. But the journey has been beautiful for me. And I think because of the way that my mind works, it's just like going into a job and you're training and you're learning that job. Well, when I had to have this surgery, I decided that I was going to go and deep dive the surgery, the like what other people's stories are, and then take bits and pieces. Um, if you end up needing to have a gastric bypass for the same reasons that I did, work out, do the weight training. And I'm gonna say it again, I'm not a trainer. I don't like to train because when I have tried it in the past, I don't want to be disappointed because someone gives up. And then at the same time, I don't want to be responsible if somebody feels like they're not reaching where they need to be. Everybody's body is completely different, but the one thing that is an actual fact is that you do need to incorporate weight training and cardio and stretching. And you need to also do range of motion. I do range of motion with my hands, my elbows, my hips, my feet, my ankles, my knees, because all of that is your body. That's your whole body. And I know for me to get the best results that I need for my body, I do all of those because it's important. Like I said, just getting up off of the floor, that's a reward in itself. Just being able to just take off and play with my grandkids. And I noticed that my walk is different. I walk with my shoulders back, my head is high. There's a strut in the way that I walk. Like, you do feel beautiful because, and it's not because you're skinny. So I'm going to clear that up. It's not because you're, oh, the skinny. It's because you're healthy. It's the healthy part. It's the endorphins that your body kicks into you, that good energy, those good endorphins that your body does naturally makes you feel beautiful because of the way that you're walking, the way your head is back, the way you strut. It's your walk changes. But that is one of the things why for me this journey has been, it hasn't been depressing. I haven't had any crying episodes. I haven't had anything, but again, might be because of the way that I think and the way that I process things in order for me to be the best me that I can be. And right now, I feel good. I feel fabulous. I'll be 52 years old in, oh my goodness, in 2.5 weeks. I'll be 52 years old. And I feel like I'm 30. I know some of you are like, oh, you didn't say 20. Let's be realistic. Nobody's going back to 20. No one's ever going to feel like, oh, I feel like I'm 20. That's not the thing. 30, yeah. 40, yeah. Because when I was in my 30s and my 40s, listen, I was fire. Like, I didn't have any issues. I wasn't, like, super, super big. I lost the weight. I looked good. And I carried it all off and held it off for 5 years. That's the same beauty that I felt then. And it's the beauty of being healthy, the beauty of loving myself and rewarding myself with a better version of me, which is where I am at now. So I do appreciate that everybody has been very supportive and very loving. And like I said, we're not doing no trolls in the comments. I'm not doing that. You're not here to be mean to anyone in the comments that's making comment that is expressing their journey or expressing, hey, I just motivated them or encouraged them to do any of that. We're not doing that in the comments. Not at all. You will be blocked and deleted, and I don't respond to trolls. I don't even respond. Silence is louder. Not doing that. And please don't do that to anyone in the comments at all. That is not tolerated here. Yeah, and I'm just gonna show y'all a couple pieces from that I'm excited to get back in. I gotta share. So a couple of years ago, I got this blazer when I was smaller at the thrift store. And when I tell you that just being able to put this blazer on, listen. I just want to put my blazer on with my jeans. Yeah, winter gonna be fire. Yeah, this is the reward. This is the beauty that I'm talking about. Shopping my own closet. Y'all like, see, you done got here and got it. Yeah, this is the only animal print that I own. The only animal print. And I'm gonna show y'all another piece that I can't wait to get back into. Because I got a whole suit. You don't even know. Yes. Yo. This blazer. Come on, you see that blue? And them gray buttons. Listen, this has a pair of pants that go to it. When I say just being able to put it on my shoulders and pull it up on me, you don't even know. Like, I can't wait till I actually get all the way down to where it used to button, like right in the front. But even this, just being able to wear it open, is fine with me. It's fine with me. So I get me a little gray top like this one, and I can wear it with a gray skirt and just wear it open. Like, either way, this is what I'm talking about. Like, just being able to get into your closet and try something on where you couldn't even get one arm up, let alone over the shoulders. So this is a reward in itself. So yeah, this is what I was talking about when I say feel beautiful. And I'm going to show you a dress. And I am so excited. I can't wait to try on. I'm going to give myself one more month. But this is one of my favorite dresses. This bad boy, I took a picture of it when I was skinny, when I was like small. It's a 10. So I gotta wait for it to just a little bit more before I can actually get in that bad boy and zip it up. But when I tell you that this with a coral dooney looks so pretty, like I love this dress. This is one of my favorite dresses. And just the excitement that I know that soon that I'll be getting back in it, this is what I'm talking about. So as you are going through your journey, listen, start doing this closet thing. It'll make you feel good. Don't think that like, oh, I can't get in it. It's a disappointment. Listen, if you when you couldn't even think about putting it on your leg at one point, think about what you can do with it. Like I can get it over my hips, and if I can get it over my hips, and I can get both arms in, I may not be able to zip it up, but that's way more than what you would have been able to do months ago. So that's what I mean about the journey being beautiful, and the process for me, it's all in how you look at your journey and how you feel in the journey. Don't think of everything as, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. No, give it time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up, because I don't. I've looked at everything as I remember where I couldn't do something, let alone try something on. I can get in my winter coats. I went through that, y'all. I put my winter coats on and I could button them all. I could do it. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Like those little tidbits and those little pieces will make you happy. Somebody wanted to know, and I'm just gonna look at this real quick. So I'm looking at my tablet. There was someone that wanted to know just briefly, and I think it was a recent post, because she wanted to know if I was going to be doing this video, and I said yes. And she is going to be having hers. She said her surgery's coming up. What size? But she'll hear in her channel. Keep the faith, always be blessed. Thank you for your contribution to YouTube. No, not that one. Did she take her comment out? Because I definitely want to shout her out, because her comment was so loving. Not that all of them are not loving. Like everybody has been just absolutely amazing. Okay. It was Becca Walker 1765. She says she's having her surgery in November. Listen, baby girl, so happy for you, because I know what this process is like, and trying to get on the schedule. They'll give you a date, you pass everything and all of that. The one thing I am going to encourage you, if you have not done it, and if you're not doing it, try working out and do incorporate some weight training, because it will help you with your healing. Guys, I am going to honestly say that weight training before surgery helped me with my healing. Weight training after surgery has helped me with my healing. Like I feel I can run a marathon if I want to put my mind to it and do that. Like I can take off running. Like it, I feel amazing. So definitely exercising before surgery will help you. I went and did a full core body workout the day before surgery, and the doctors were impressed that underneath my core was hard. Like they could tell that I've been working on my core, because it is also going to help with your healing in your stomach. Um, I know I've had a couple people that asked me if they could see my. Listen, I don't know how well, but I do have like the markings. They're getting lighter because I'm using bio oil on my stomach. But the stitching, like everything is healed. Let's see if I can come a little closer. I know you're like, oh my gosh, you showed her. Yeah, I got stretch marks. I have 5 kids. Listen. But all my stitching, everything is healed. Like in 2 weeks, my stomach was done. Like, and this is what, yeah. And that's just that little bit there, but that's not hanging skin. That's just me being bloated right now because I had some vegetables. But other than that, I mean, I feel amazing. And like I said, I am a lot smaller due to the weight training, and my skin has pulled in. know if you can see my back. Not gonna lift my shirt up here because I'm a Christian woman. I'm not doing that. But I am toning my back up and I feel good. So it's really about all that you can do before your surgery. And I do want you to have the best results. So whatever your body can handle, Becca, go ahead and do that. And I look forward to hearing from you and you letting me know how you're doing and how your recovery is going. Even if you want to just reach out to me and just we can chat it up and you can just let me know where your journey's at, prior to you going into surgery. Because I will tell you that working out before the surgery is very beneficial to you. Um, yeah, that's all I have. But yeah, Becca, if you can find me on Facebook, Miss P Banks, and you can also find me on Instagram at Mrs. P Banks as well. It's Mrs. P Banks on Instagram. But hit me up in my inbox. I would love to talk to you and know how you're doing in your journey. If you don't want to share it here on the page, here on YouTube, completely understand. But I would definitely love to know how you're doing. Um, so yeah, guys, I don't know if there's anything else that I can tell you right now. Oh, y'all, shoe size. Let's talk about shoe size. I was wearing an 8.5 when I was bigger. At 255, I was wearing an 8.5, growing and fattening into a 9. Like it was. Listen, I have so many pairs of shoes, but I did a lot of shoes I was not wearing because my feet were just too big, and it weren't like so a lot of like the length, but the width was changing. Like it was getting bad. Like, and that's when I was like, nope, I need to work out because I'm not about to throw all my shoes or give my shoes away. Do you know, guys, I am down to an 8 now. Depending on how the shoe is made, I might wear an 8.5, but I've always been that even when I was smaller. But yeah, shoes, your feet are gonna go back down. You'll be able to wear your heels again, especially if you stretch your ankles and your ligaments in your feet. You can get back in your heels. I'm back to wearing 4 inches. I don't be playing. Like I love my shoes. As much as I love my handbags, I love my shoes. I probably got more shoes than I do handbags, but I got shoes. Um, yeah, make sure you do stretch your feet. Listen, that is a thing. Like I said, I went from almost a 9 to wearing an 8.5 to an 8. I'll never be in a 7, never have been. But yeah, definitely watch your feet. Stretch your feet, stretch your toes. Do them like just stand on your heels a lot. Like just do them leg lifts, but make sure you exaggerate the lift in your feet. It helps tremendously. Especially when you start wearing heels again, your feet will be used to that arch, that raised portion. Not saying anybody else that you have to wear heels. I'm saying if you want to. For me, it was I want to and I'm going to because I wasn't letting anything else tell me no. I know what my body will do. You know what your body will do, and you know what your desires are. And my desire was to wear my heels. Listen, I'd be in the house dancing in my heels. Like I'm at the club, like I'm wearing heels to dance in because it just feels good. You remember in your youth when you go out or you go to a dinner party and you're dancing, you were in heels. It works your thighs, it's great. It works your calves, it's great. The other thing I want to touch on, because somebody did inbox me on a different social media, they asked me about my hair. Because everybody's been saying, oh, you're going to lose your hair, you're going to lose your hair. Not everybody. And I'm going to tell you why. So, excuse me. Not everybody will lose their hair. So, when I started having children, they give you prenatal vitamins. I took prenatal vitamins even after my kids were grown. I think all the way up until I was like 35, 37. Then I started buying the hair, skin, and nails, the Bounty's Nature's Bounty. They make hair, skin, and nails. So I stopped using the prenatal vitamins and I started taking that. when you have gastric bypass surgery, they'll tell you, oh, you only need 5,000 units of biotin and collagen. Not true. You need more. You need more than five. That I am going to tell you, only because I know that to be a fact. If you go look at your prenatal vitamins, or you even go look at the hair, skin, and nails vitamins, you're taking 10,000 units of that collagen and that biotin in that pill. So if you were taking 10,000 and you ain't had that, so you haven't had that surgery, and your hair and your nails are growing even like years later because it just helps you have healthy hair, healthy skin, and healthy nails. I went back to taking my hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Like I don't play with that. Like no. That's why I'm like some things. Yes, listen to them on. But if you know your body and you know what you've been doing your entire life and you want to incorporate that back in, go look at the labels and look at the things of what against what they're telling you. If you don't want to lose your hair, you do need to do because the nature's the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. It tells you to take 3 a day. It's got 10,000 units in it. If they're telling you to take five, why would you take the five when you've been taking the 10 your whole life? And not that I don't have hair issues. Like, my hair is thick. I need a haircut now. Like, Lord, have mercy. Y'all don't even know. Like, my sister need a haircut. I wouldn't put my rollers and my wrap in, but I haven't had any hair loss. And I'm 2 months in. If anything, I've noticed that that white patch has gotten whiter. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I don't care about being gray anyway, but yeah, I've noticed that I'm graying faster, but I haven't lost my hair. So that I will tell you. Um, you can go do your own numbers and look at that yourself. Um, Again, I'm not a doctor, but I see the facts, like, and the logic and the reasoning. And if you think about the logic and the reasoning, then it will line up. So you would want to take more biotin and collagen than what they tell you to take. Take what you've been taking your whole life, and you shouldn't have any problem losing your hair. And I know that too because I have 3 other friends that I've talked to that said they've been doing the same thing and haven't had any hair loss. Um, I'm trying to think what else I can tell you. Yeah, I mean, it's been great. Like, it's the best decision that I have ever made. Um, and not having to take all that stuff. Like, and I don't mind taking the multivitamin. I've taken multivitamin B12, D3, which D3 I was already taking because, to be honest, and this is not being racist or anything, this is fact. Most black people, we don't go sit in the sun. Like, we just don't get enough vitamin D. So I've been on vitamin D3 like since I was 20. We just don't. And because we don't, we get deficient in vitamin D3. So you need it. And I've been taking it for so long that, to me, when they say, oh, you got to take vitamin D3, okay, I know that I'm deficient in that. You need your B12 because you're not going to process or get in enough of the things that you would from your green foods and all of that. So you need your B12. You need your everyday multivitamin that has a little bit of iron. And you're going to have to take a calcium pill. Now, if for those of you who don't know that, you can go on Amazon and that calcium comes in a syrup that you can take once a day, and it actually tastes good. Like, you don't have to be trying to get a big gigantic calcium pill down. The multivitamins, I take everything that's dissolvable and that I can eat it and it's done and I don't have to worry about it and it tastes good. So it's like eating candy and I'm okay with that. But outside of that, I'm not on all that stuff that was killing my kidneys and hard on my liver and just drying my whole body out. I'm not on all that medication anymore. So that is the plus in this surgery. Um, and you get your life back. You get back to yourself. You get to get back to your family. You get to get back to being healthy, and that feels good. I feel like $1,000,000, and I can't say it enough. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all that I can tell you guys. Again, this is more too for education. Like, for real, this is like education because there's so many people that did not know that gastric bypass surgery is not just used for weight loss. It is to help stop chronic acid reflux known as GERD. Like, that's what it is. If any doctor will tell you that, if any doctor that want to chime in on it, is go ahead, because my surgeon flat out told me, like, I don't care how much weight you lose, you're going to need to have gastric bypass because it's the only way we can fix the situation. And when you get to this point, I mean, it is what it is, but having a healthy lifestyle and not eating crazy, as far as I'm concerned, I'm okay with that. Especially if it allows me to be the best me that I get to be and be for my family, be for y'all, and just be. Like, I love it. So, you guys, I don't know anything else that I can tell you. Yeah, last time I got on the scale, I was 182. And I only gained the 2 pounds because I knew I went to the gym 2 days before. And I forgot, like, don't freak out. Don't look at the numbers. You're muscle heavy. So, yeah, outside of that, there's nothing else I can tell you. So, I guess I'll see you guys in 30 days. And we'll talk about what, if anything's come up, as if anything's changed. I don't think anything really has changed. Other than, like I said, I'm eating better. And meal prepping is something that should have been invented. Somebody should have told us about that a long time ago. Um, but yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's where you are. Again, Becca Walker, 1765. Please, please, please let me know how you're doing and what's going on. I'd like to know. Just so you'll have a positive person in your ear. That's the one thing I'm gonna let anybody know. We're gonna shoot positivity on this because there's so many people suffering and don't have to, because there's no one else out here that I know other than me that's letting you know there is a way out of it. And if you're, whether you're skinny or what size you are, if you got acid reflux and it's that bad that you're on a bunch of medications, talk to your gastro doctors and get your test done. I can tell you what test works they did for me. We'll talk about it in comments, or if you private inbox me, we can talk about it, and I can tell you what direction to go, because it was the direction that I took, and that's what worked for me. But that's also too. My doctors were the bomb. Like, everybody worked together to get me where I wanted to be. So that's another thing that you would need to have is a unit of doctors in your PCP that is going to work together to get you where you need to be and make you better. Because acid reflux, that it's no joke. It really isn't. It's nothing to play with, and you don't have to suffer. You don't have to suffer, but we are going to educate that you do not always need gastric bypass for weight loss. It is to treat GERD as well. Weight loss is just a bonus. So if you're already small and you need that procedure, keep in mind, then you'll probably have to go the other direction where you're trying to maintain the weight of where you are. You may lose a lot, but you also can bulk yourself back up to where you're at a happy medium, and it's not about obesity. They are going to write it up that way, so you probably, if you're smaller and they turn you down, it's probably because when they write it up to the insurance companies, they say, oh, you're morbidly obese and blah, blah, blah. That paperwork can mess with your head. Don't let it. Stay focused. You know what you are, you know who you are, and you know what's really going on. That's why I'm excited when I go back to the doctor on the 30th of October, because I want to show him the rest of the sculpting that I have done for myself, because I had to prove that wrong. That's not fact. If you are weight training before and after, you may not necessarily need skin surgery if you work at it with weight training. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying that everybody's body's going to be deformed or all that. That's not the case for everybody. And I'm just trying to show that there is another way around, that you don't have to keep getting cut on and have surgeries when it's simple as weight training and working out. And I just wanted to prove that and be that example and be the hope that somebody else may need. Like, that's the other reason why too I am doing these videos, because I want to encourage somebody not to give up on themselves, or if they're depressed about just having acid reflux that bad. let me be that positive person that's telling you it's okay. We can get you where you need to be. We can get you some answers. And outside of that, yeah, don't give up on yourself because the reward, the reward is so great. Like it's amazing. So yeah, guys. So that's where I'm at, and I will be posting again on the 19th of October. So I'm going to be posting like exactly date to date from surgery date to each month, so that way we can keep up and you'll be able to find the videos. And like I said, I'll link the first video down in the bottom of this comments, so that you guys will be able to watch that video and then watch this video, so you'll understand like the full story of where we are. Um, and I also, on the thumbnail, I'll put my outfit that I basically had on yesterday um, as the picture, so that you know. But you guys take care. Love you. I'll talk to you later. Oh, no. So remember, stay loving, stay kind, stay safe. Love yourself. And remember that no matter where you are in the world, make your corner of the world as happy as you possibly can. Because over here in Phoebe's corner, Phoebe is very happy. If you like the video, subscribe so that you will be able to wear when a new weight loss video comes out, if this is what you're into. If not, if you're into doonies, go ahead and hit that notification bell and subscribe. But outside of that, take care. Love you all. Bye bye.